I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Frisk Me Chapter 4. Been a week since the incident at Chelsea Pier, a week since you've started working on your story with Luke. And now you find yourself waiting in the Darby Diner for him to arrive. Of course, this isn't a personal visit. Purely professional, meeting Luke in an environment he might be comfortable opening up in. Or at least that's what I keep telling myself. Either way, I've definitely come prepared with the right outfit. I picked something... Couldn't you have done this before? That isn't fashionable. That's just like, hey, let's just do it. I accept this. Of course, there's still one tiny obstacle in the path of this being the perfect interview spot. The fact that Luke doesn't know I'm planning on meeting him here. I definitely owe Sawyer one for telling me about this place. Apparently Luke comes here every Sunday with his family. It might not be Sunday, but he also happens to show up whenever he has a day off. Now, I just need to figure out a way to approach Luke without chasing him off. I should be... flirty. It might be the oldest trick in the book, but that's because it's effective. A surefire way to get on a hero cop's good side. I'm used to interviewing people on a daily basis. This should be a no-brainer. So why am I so nervous? I've never met anyone like Luke before. Someone who seems so deserving and yet so uninterested in the spotlight. But I also know I've never backed down from a challenge. And I've never met a nut I couldn't crack. Everyone has some weakness for breaking through their outer shell. I just have to find Luke's. And that all starts with how I'm going to plot out my initial approach. I want to set the right atmosphere when he arrives. I should... catch him by surprise, so you could say it's a coincidence. You make your way over to the elderly waitress, explaining that you're Luke's date and if she could let you know when he arrives. Of course. The Morettis are the long-time favorites. I'll be sure to let you know once he's here. Luke arrives at the expected time and heads straight for his usual table. It's only moments later when the waitress is calling you over and escorting you to the same spot. His eyes flash through a myriad of emotions all at once. Confusion, annoyance, and panic. Low blow, Ava. Sorry, but not much you can do about it now. Then, with firm confidence, you take the seat across from him. You're not in uniform. It looks nice. If you had a uniform, you wouldn't wear it on your day off either. I'll say... You don't like my uniform? Wow. And there I was, spending my entire morning, making myself look perfect just for you. His eyes glance up and down your figure, leaving a slight trace of electricity in their way. He quickly interrupted by the voice of the waitress. Thanks. Thanks, ma'am. Thanks. Same as usual, Luke. A coffee to get you started? You know me too well, Helen. I'd love a coffee, too. Of course, dear. She gives Luke a small wink, sliding two menus onto the table before walking off. One of your, groupies? You're smiling as you say it, hoping the joke will help put him at ease. Something like that. Helen's special to me. My family and I have known her for, a while. One of the only people who treats me like a person instead of just a cop. For a moment, it looks as though he realizes he's let some vulnerability slip. Quickly recovers. So, your uniform, is this it? Let's just say it's not my day off. Luke flashes you a devilish grin across the table. What do you wear on your days off? Be descriptive. A woman never reveals her secrets. Gotta play those cards close to your chest, you know? And here I thought we were just getting to know each other. Hey, here's an idea. How about you become a reporter, and then, well, you can ask the questions. And by reporter, I assume you mean putting on a lot of makeup and ass-prying questions. Ouch. Your head snaps back at the barb, but Luke's eyes quickly soften, his hand reaching out to take hold of yours. Sorry, that was, uncalled for. I may not love your career, but belittling it is a dick move. I should... Accept his apology. Apology accepted. I don't mind a jab now and then, but let's try to keep the personal insults to a minimum. I would never insult you, Ava. It's the reporter's profession I don't care for, but you... I hold no judgment, just a begrudging respect. He's grinning as he says it, the anger carried in his voice moments before completely evaporated. He's starting to warm up. This is going better than I thought. I should keep things strictly professional. So, how'd you find out about this place? I have my sources. Lopez told you. Damn it. Figures you'd get him to talk. What'd you do? Agree to go on a date with him? That's not how I do things, Moretti. He pauses as Helen arrives to take your orders, but as soon as she's gone, you have your next words readied. Look, I have the potential to be your best friend or your worst enemy. The special is happening whether you like it or not, but I'm the one who decides how it gets edited and what we film. If you want it to turn out a certain way, I'm the one you should be talking to. What if I don't want it to dig into my life at all? Well, if you want to make sure certain things in your life don't show up on camera, I'm also the best bet. He eyes you over with a newfound consideration. Look, I know that I've been somewhat annoying, but I'm just trying to do my job. He lets out a heavy sigh. Alright, you can just leave that line at the door. We both want to do our jobs without getting in the way of the other, but we both know that's not going to happen, is it? In order for me to do my job, well, I need you to go away. And for you to do your job well, you need me to kiss your ass. Wow. Only if you want to. As much as I enjoy a good ass kissing, I really just need you to talk to me. I do talk to you. No, you grunt, growl, and lecture. He takes a sip of his coffee as he processes your remarks. You watch him mull it over, clearly not used to being called out. By the time the food arrives, it's clear he's made a decision. Alright, Ava. You win. I'll talk. You pause mid-bite. Seriously? Seriously. Today only. Don't be expecting the welcome wad at the precinct Monday, and you still have to pay the parking ticket. Oof. But I respect that you have 3 hours of pointless television to put together. So for today, I'm all yours. I'll get more than that out of you. Oh, really? Well then, challenge accepted, Miss Ava. We're having a moment, aren't we? Ava, if this is your idea of a moment, your social life must be seriously up a creek. You let me worry about my social life. Let's just get to the question, shall we? Alright, what do you want to know? I'll ask him, do you have a girlfriend? What's your sex life like? Really? Tell me about your time in school. You mean my college years? What about them? Well, cops don't have to go, and yet you and all your brothers did, and your sister too. You know, the amount of research you've done is borderline creepy. I'm good at my job, and you're deflecting. No, there's just not much to say. It was college, dorms, dorm food, professors, exams, finals, cute girls, etc. I mean, I'd tell you that I was a decent student, but you probably already tracked down and memorized my transcript. 3.92 GPA with a major in economics. Not bad, Moretti. And you want to know why I went even though I didn't have to? If you don't mind. Well, I'd like to tell you that I was an incredibly driven 18-year-old desperate to pursue education, but the truth is, it was all my mom. She made you go. Sort of. I mean, being the youngest, I knew it was coming the whole time, and it never occurred to me to resist. She was my dad's biggest supporter while he was chief, but my mom never wanted us kids to think we had to follow in his footsteps. College was her way of giving us a chance to know something other than the cop life. But you're all cops. No. Well, my brothers, yeah, my sister, no. It sounds like you've never wanted the typical experience. Steady job, wife, kids, and a white picket fence, that sort of thing. Cops don't make good husbands. He softens the statement with a smile. I've let you drill me for a while, but now it's my turn to ask you something. What's your take on the whole marriage thing? You in a hurry to get hitched? Maybe, one day. But not for a while. You can't imagine spending the rest of my life with anyone I've met just yet. Maybe you haven't met the right person. Maybe. Speaking of... What? You can't help but meet his steamingly intense gaze as he patiently waits for what's next, his eyes boring into you. There was definitely a spark between us that day at Chelsea Pier, and I can't say I minded his forwardness. A spark, is that what you're calling him? We've made some good progress today. Maybe I should just keep this going. I'll ask what he was thinking when he kissed you. Kiss him here and now? Drop the subject. Well, one, we never kissed him that day. You never spent diamonds to kiss him. So, yeah, chapters. You gotta fix that. Drop the subject. Never mind, it was a stupid question. Right, because the rest of these questions have been so enlightening. Luke pulls out his wallet as Helen drops off the check. You intercept it, grabbing the bill out from underneath him. I've got it. He considers for a second before putting his wallet away. Fine. Only because you ruined my solitude on my only day off this week. Here's my chance to ask about his famed heroics, now that he's actually opened up to me a bit. Can't beat around the bush for too long. One more question? I mean, he did say he is all yours today. Can't guarantee there'll be an answer, but sure. Why are you so intent on avoiding the spotlight? What do you mean? Most people would love to get the kind of attention you're getting, and yet you seem almost resentful of it. Maybe there are things about myself I prefer to keep quiet and private. He stands up silently, not meeting your gaze. Wait, Luke? But he's already walking out the door. Damn it. One step forward, two steps back. What am I gonna do with you, Moretti? Well, with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. And without further ado, hope you're all having a great day. And, hey, stop by our Discord. You know, be fun, be interactive, be awesome. You know, things like that. You should do it. You should do it. Yeah. Come meet other people, too. That may or may not be like you. Yeah, you should do that. Peace out, guys. Peace.